Hi everybody, I'm Shanna Cartmel and I'm coming to you live from Cartmel Chiropractic. So last week I was my very first Periscope and I just kind of jumped on. We had a live workshop going on and I thought, well, for the people that can't be there with us, we can get on to Periscope. However, I didn't realize how difficult it is to do a live audience plus have however many people out on Periscope watching. Hi! And seeing how is it going to work and how I can do it and everything. So I figured today, now that the office is quiet, the day is closed off, and it's the end of my day, so I figured I would jump on, I would introduce myself, tell you all a little bit about who I am, what I do, and what you're going to be seeing over the next couple weeks and couple months as far as natural health from a nutritionist. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking last week for me, so I'm going to try to calm down a little bit today and see what I can do to help my community near and far on getting to know a little bit about your own body and your health. So last week we jumped right in and we talked about diagnostic testing and what you need to do to take care of yourself, because really it's up to us and we are responsible for ourselves, for our families, and really for our community, because we all take care of each other in one way, shape, or form. So tonight, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about who I am. Just take a couple minutes. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. It's the end of the day. I haven't gotten my workout in yet, and I've got a little one at home waiting for me. So my name is Shanna, Shanna Cartmel, and my husband is Dr. Greg Cartmel, and we together own Cartmel Chiropractic in San Pedro, California. If you don't know where it is, it's by the beach and by the port of LA. So we opened up our practice going on 6 years, 5.5 years, and our whole goal was to just bring health to the community. There's a lot of people in this area that are chiropractors and that have natural health clinics as well, but we wanted to do something a little bit different, and we knew we would be somewhat swimming upstream, and so we brought nutrition into our practice. Now that's not something new, but the dynamic of our office is, and it's a little bit different, and there's not a whole lot of people, I think, that are doing what we're doing and why we're doing it. So for me, I am a nutritionist, and I'm also a holistic health practitioner. And whenever I tell anybody that I'm a nutritionist, the first thing they say is, oh, you deal with food. And yeah, there is a food aspect to what I do, but that's not all that I do. Really, I look at the entire body as a whole, and we look to see how can we make you healthier. So for instance, if you came in here with a sore throat, I would probably help you get your sore throat underway, but I would be looking at your body as a whole and saying the reason you have a sore throat isn't just because you have an ache in your throat. You've got something going on with the rest of your body, whether it's your immunity, whether it's some other part of your systems, organs. We would want to look at that and see what we can do to make you healthy. So last week I talked about diagnostic testing, and some of it we do in-house, like the Zyto that I had mentioned. We do iodine testing here, we do zinc testing as well. And then we also do testing that we send out to labs. Some of it is blood work, and then most of it is saliva testing, because you get a great response when you treat the body as a whole and look at it internally through your blood and your saliva, externally with doing biocommunication and just zinc testing and things of that nature. So we try to be well-rounded here. And you can kind of see a little bit of the stuff behind me that I do. Okay. You can kind of see behind me the stuff that I do that is not necessarily something a nutritionist. So for instance, if I kind of just tilt this, you can see like toothpaste and mouthwash. And I get that all the time. Why do you have toothpaste and mouthwash? You're not a dentist. And I say, no, I'm not. But again, the mouth is part of our body, and it's what I do as a whole. So with that being said, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about our responsibility as a community to each other. Yesterday I was contacted from, let's see, what would I say, a Facebook friend, not somebody that I go to lunch with, not somebody that I go out and do things with, and not even quite an acquaintance, but somebody that I've met through somebody, or maybe somebody that I've known in the past, and then you become friends on Facebook. So she contacted me yesterday and she talked to me about I guess a multi-level marketing company that she's part of. And she says, I'm using these products, and I know that you have a wellness practice and you talk a lot about workshops, and I wanted to know if you wanted to get together and talk about it. And at first I thought, well, do you want me to look at the product and tell you if it's a good product, or are you wanting me to carry the product? Because we're very strict in our office with what we use, and we're pretty exclusive to the products that we do use. And so she came back to me and she said, well, I have some great products and I think maybe I could tell you about them. So my first question to her was, well, are they whole food based or are they synthetic products? Because we don't do anything with synthetic vitamins. And the easiest way to tell if you have or take synthetic vitamins are to look at the back of a bottle. So any bottle of any vitamin or supplement that you may have at home, grab it and look at the back of it and look at the ingredients under, let's say, vitamin C. And if it says vitamin C and then it has the word as next to it, so AS, as ascorbic acid, then that tells you that it is a synthetic vitamin, and that's not good for your body. And overall, if you're taking a whole wad of synthetic ingredients in a bottle, over time it's going to actually deplete your system even more. So the theory is that if you're not taking any vitamin supplement at all, most people start something in the new year. You go to the store, or you go to a party that somebody had, or you go to a nutrition company and you walk in and they have wall-to-wall shelves and they say, what is good? And then they look at you and they say, well, this is a great product, and they hand it to you. So you bring it home and you start taking it and you start to feel better because you're not taking anything, and so any little bit is going to add to your system. However, more often than not, I hear people tell me, oh, well, I kind of hit a plateau, or I started to feel good, but then after a while I started to not feel good, and then I started to feel worse. And that's what happens when your body is not taking something in a whole food form. Our bodies were created to eat food, and okay, we live in different conditions these days. We have soil that's depleted, we have a lot more people than ever, and we have different nutritional systems. So our food isn't always going to be the healthiest for us anymore. We live in a very toxic environment now. Fukushima happened a couple years ago, so anybody that's on the California coast or the West Coast knows what that has to entail. And we just live in a world that isn't so clean. We don't drink the best of water all the time. There's happening in California right now, we've got water issues, we've got gas leakages, so the world is just dirty. So no matter how good you eat, you have to supplement your system no matter what age, no matter what stage. And then if you have something going on with your body already that's depleted, or you have a deficiency, then you need to add to that. And that could be any line of things, and that's what I'm here for. So anyways, let's keep going. So you start taking some sort of a supplement and then you're not feeling good after a while. The reason why is because your body starts to deplete. You're taking a synthetic vitamin and then it ends up depleting and leaching from your own body to basically try to make up for what you're not getting in a supplement or a vitamin. So anyways, moving on. So my friend, my Facebook friend who asked me to look at her product, I said to her, I said, well, tell me if the products are synthetic ingredients or if they're whole food based. And she didn't have an answer for me. So my first question is, if you're going to be selling these products to people, you have a responsibility to take care of your community. Now, there are a million companies out there, and there are a ton of them that are home-based businesses, and they offer you the opportunity to work at your own pace. And that's great. I think that's awesome, and I love that. However, are you doing what you're doing to make a paycheck? Or are you doing what you're doing to genuinely care for everybody else? And if you're genuinely caring for the other people around you and you want to sell them these products, that's great. But then you need to know what the products are all about. And it's not enough to have great marketing. It's not enough to know somebody in the company that says, oh yeah, I lost 55 pounds doing this. This is a fantastic product. Okay, well, have you ever had a friend that is naturally really skinny and you struggle? Or have you ever had a friend that no matter what they do, they just look really fit, even if they don't exercise a whole lot and you have to be at the gym every day? Not everybody is created the same. So if somebody says to you, well, I lost 55 pounds on this program, it doesn't mean that everybody is going to lose 55 pounds on that program. You may not lose anything, or it may make you sick. So my whole point of saying all this is that what upset me about this whole do you want to use this product line, it was like, well, if you don't even know what's in the product, why are you going to recommend it to me, which I take a great responsibility. I'm not giving anything to my patients that isn't top of the line, and I want to know where it's coming from, who's growing it, how it's being processed, where it's being processed. And so what upset me more than all of that is that because she didn't have an answer, she says, well, I'll get back to you. And I can appreciate that. We don't know everything. I don't know everything. If I don't have an answer for somebody, I say to them, that's a great question, thanks. I'll research it, I'll look into it, and I'll let you know. I haven't heard back from her, but that's okay. Maybe she's really busy. I know she's a mom. But my point is that we're responsible. And whether it's a company that sells products that are chemically laden, but they smell really good, is that really the best thing that we should be doing for other people? So I have kind of a challenge that I'm going to throw out there to you. If you use a product or you sell a product and it isn't the best product for everybody around you or the people that you're marketing to, so whether it be moms, stay-at-home moms, families, children, people that are trying to lose weight, whatever it is, ask yourself the first question, is this the best thing for everybody, not just for my pocketbook? And if you can't genuinely say that or you don't know, then your next challenge is to research it. So the products that we use in our office are called Standard Process. And I'm not here to plug them, that's not what I'm doing, but I'm going to tell you why we chose them. And the reason why we chose them is that they are grown on a farm, an organic farm in Wisconsin. They are harvested there. They are processed and manufactured on site. I, as a practitioner, have been offered and invited to go to this farm, to their manufacturing plant, to see how it's all made, to see how it's done, and to see how they do everything. To me, that's an open book, and that's transparent business. Of course I'm going to want to go with something like that because I know that it's Whole Foods, I know that they have integrity in their product, and I know that what they offer is going to work because it's not a gimmick. There isn't this great marketing ploy behind it with really pretty pictures that says, oh, we do this and we offer that. What they're saying is that we offer health and we offer wellness and we offer opportunity. And that I'm going to buy into. And when people come in to see me, and I have patients that come in here and they're looking to feel better, I have patients that will sit and cry in my chair because they feel horrible. Well, what am I going to give them? Something that eventually is going to make them feel even more horrible? Or am I going to offer them something that is truly going to turn their life around? Now, I can't say that I can heal anybody, and I can't say that I can cure anybody, but I certainly know that we can correct things, we can correct deficiencies, and that's what I do. That is my passion. That's what I want people to come in to see me for. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start periscoping more, and I'm just going to give little snippets, little short videos on different things that we offer here or different things as far as health goes to see what it is that people need to understand. My biggest thing is salt. We carry, let me see if I can pick this up. So we carry a big old thing of salt. Salt is one of my huge things. And just today I saw somebody in the office that said to me, yeah, we're going to be cutting down on our salt intake. And I was like, don't do that. It's horrible. Do not cut down on your salt intake. However, if it's not a quality salt and it's not filled with its minerals, then yeah, cut down because you're killing yourself. That's not salt. That is a byproduct of something that used to be salt. But if you're using genuine, say, Celtic sea salt, and it has color to it, it has minerals to it, hi there, then, okay, you're doing something that's a health food now, and you shouldn't be cutting down on that at all. We're not eating enough of our health foods. We eat way too much junk and not enough of the healthy stuff. So over the next couple of weeks, I hope you join me. I hope you follow me. I like to take questions and answers, so please, if you have a question, pop it up there. There's not going to be anything that we're not going to talk about. Hello, Rafa. So I think I said that right, sorry. So we're going to be talking and we're just going to be having a conversation. My passion is to share with people. The next 21-day cleanse, thank you for asking. Next Friday, the 12th, we're going to be starting our purification. We do it through a group at the first part of every year because it's really fun to not have to do it something by ourselves. And we're going to go from there, and it'll be 21 days. So if you want to join us and you want to have any more questions, then feel free to pop them up, and I'll be going on Periscope throughout the week as well to just do little short snippets. So next week we'll actually be talking in depth about the purification, what exactly it is, what it entails, what you do, and how you can do it with a group so you don't have to do it by yourself. This year is supposed to be about us being our healthiest that we can be, and it's also us making other people around us healthier, because I know how I am with my friends when I start to feel better. Even when I'm working out, I'll stop and drop and do a pose for somebody and say, oh my gosh, I did this workout today and I did this really hard thing and this is what it was, and I will literally, in high heels, I don't care, I'll get down and show them a squat or something and say, oh, this is fun. So anyway, so it's something fun to do when you're not doing it by yourself. And so I hope you start to join me. I hope you follow me, and I hope that when we get together, we can be real and we can talk about questions about our health and how we can lift each other up. Because honestly, in this world where there's really sick people and where there is people that are going to the doctor and they're not feeling good all the time, what's the point of doing it all alone? So thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon, and take care.